Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the uh, clinical study report. First, we are seeing that what is a clinical study report. A clinical study report is a document that describes the method and the result of the clinical study or a trial, along with a short discussion of a key finding the related to the study. There are guidelines for a CSRs, which are defined in the International Councils for the Harmonization of Technical Requirements for the Pharmaceutical for Human Use, that is a ICH. In ICH, E3 guidelines and which dictate the overall structure of the CSR and the presentation of a content within it. Next is we are seeing the outline of the CSR. In that the CSR comprises a synopsis that provides a summary of the content in the CSR. Second point is a methodology section in that the in which the introduces the study compound and the methods for the conducting the trials or the study. Third point is the result and the conclusion section, which present the data from the study and a summary of a conclusion about the data. Generally, this consists of efficacy and the safety result. Through it might also include the pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic results as well as the result from the other exploratory variables. Next point is a section 14, which is a complete compilation of all the tables, figures and the list, that is TFLs, from the result data with the link to the data reference in the CSR. And in section 16, which is the appendices section of the CSR and includes any additional documentation which is related to the report or the required by the regulatory agencies. Next point, we are seeing that the who writes the this CSR. The CSR requires the input, review and the approval of the various study team members. However, the majority of the initial CSR draft text is written by the medical writer, and so where are the variation in how different teams compile a CSR. For example, sometimes statisticians will write the efficacy result section of the CSR, and the medical writer will write the synopsis, methodology, and the safety section. Next, we are seeing the how this CSR is written. Once the statistical analysis plan, that is SAP, is final, the medical writer begins working on the shell or the methodology section of the CSR. Using the protocol and the SAPs, the medical writer constructs an overview of overall objective of the study and what was the plan to happen. After the data from the study are final, the medical writer begins analyzing the data to describe and the present what actually happened during the study. Through medical writers can choose to approach the CSR writing from the several angles, and many choose to focus on the overall study population and the safety section first. This enables the writer to gain a firm grasp of the safety issues that may have the arisen and patients who were discontinued or withdrawn, and to understand the overall safety profile of the compound. The medical writer may then move on the efficacy section and will often need to work with the statistician to clarify the data related to the efficacy result. The last section that the medical writer will comply are the discussion and the conclusion section. The medical writer develops a first draft which will undergo an internal team review, which and the QC before the being sent to the client for the review. Now, next point is what is the important part of the writing a CSR. While it is difficult to pinpoint on overall area of the focus, the primary endpoint will dictate that the pivotal result that will need to be described in the report. And before getting there, however, it is important to have a clear understanding of how the data will be laid out and what the key message are. And it is essential to work with the overall study team to accomplish this. This is all about the CSR. Thank you.